It's been exactly 1 year since the Hindenburg allegations really shook the bottom of Indian stock markets and raised some serious questions against one of the richest people in the world, Gautam Adani. But what has happened in this interim 1 year period? Where is the politics around this entire question? What does the Congress party do, which was literally at the forefront of making all these allegations against the Adani enterprise? With us, noted political economist, someone who keeps a very, very close eye on all developments, particularly unfolding around the Congress party, author and journalist Rashid Kidvai joining us live. Welcome. Welcome to this platform, Rashid. Let me first ask you, Rashid. Rahul Gandhi made such a huge song and dance about Gautam Adani, about his alleged proximity to the Prime Minister. Now, a year after the Hindenburg allegations, and after losing all these three state assembly elections of Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, what do you think Rahul Gandhi is really gained?
Rahul Gandhi's frontal attack on a business house has not paid much political dividends. Rahul Gandhi is a politician. He represents political leadership of a political party, and his political opponents are Narendra Modi-led BJP NDA. But it seems Mr. Gandhi seems more obsessed with an individual, with a business house, or with corporates in general. He kept saying about Narendra Modi, he coined the hum do, hamare do. But fact of the matter was that politically it did not hurt Mr. Modi one bit. It may have led to some kind of ups and downs in the share market here and there, but this was of no political use. Technically speaking, these are the complicated things. In earlier time also, Rahul Gandhi had picked up Rafale issue, saying that Chokidar chor hai, but it found very little traction in 2019. Remember, the complex economic matters are not understood by people, so it has to be packaged in a way that it makes dent, and where sort of the accusing person or figure has to be political. While in case of Adani and Hindenburg report, etc., the target seemed more like the business houses rather than the political leadership, and therefore in none of those assembly elections and other elections it found much traction. Rahul Gandhi is to be blamed because he has not understood that political language, political discourse has to be very simple and frontal in sense of political messaging, and Rahul Gandhi has not been able to convert. So here we see him as a sort of confused person, speaking in different voices, trying to drag people who are not political individuals or in political arena.
Don't you think that the Congress party is stuck between a rock and a hard place here? Country's grand old political party, which should otherwise have taken responsibility for promotion of all corporate entities in India, today is struggling to hold on to its own economic legacy?
I think that's a very good question. Congress is the architect of economic reforms. It was during P.V. Narasimha Rao and Dr. Manmohan Singh as finance minister, Dr. Manmohan Singh as the prime minister, that economic reforms gained momentum, and they were accelerated, and they were taken to a logical end. As a result, there was an emergence of great Indian middle class. There were a lot of enterprise, private business, private media, private corporate houses, and a share market also kept doing well, and a lot of people benefited from it. And there was a very strong middle class, I think first of its kind in the world, that you have over 500 million people who were sort of direct beneficiaries of economic reforms. What Congress, in particular Rahul Gandhi, seems to be doing is taken a shine to the left of center ideology. A lot of his political advisors are from the left parties or leftist background, and they have a very negative attitude uh, uh, towards corporates, towards private enterprise, towards money, all these things. Now, this is, I would say, as a some kind of Congress historian, this is un-Congress-like. Congress has never done this from Jawaharlal Nehru's time to Indira Gandhi to Rajiv Gandhi to Narasimha Rao to Dr. Manmohan Singh. There was a very healthy regard for business houses, particularly Indian business houses, who became global players. And Rahul Gandhi seems to be going back on it, and therefore it is not finding much traction within the Congress party. What Rahul is doing is he tried to make Adani Group or Gautam Adani as a culprit, where it should have been, if at all, if we could substantiate it, it should have been Prime Minister Narendra Modi or the BJP. So therefore, this attack on a business house, saying that hamare do, implying two major business houses of the country, the message has not gone down very well. Rahul Gandhi is, relatively speaking, young, so the youth, middle class, he is English speaking, but if you look at his standing in metros, in urban India, among youth, it is very, very poor. So therefore, Rahul Gandhi needs to introspect and do some kind of course correction.
But look at the sheer irony. The economy is booming, the world is looking towards India, and the only entity, the only one person who believes that everything is wrong in India is Rahul Gandhi and the Congress party. How will this contradiction play out, Rashid?
Yes, so the Congress leadership is not listening to its own cadre. Congress leadership is also seems to be negating the findings of SEBI, Supreme Court, several regulators. Remember, there are very robust checks and balances are there in management of economy, the entire banking system. Rahul Gandhi seems to be overlooking all those things, and a lot of matters have gone to court, and court has given favorable response to the business house, that being Adani's. So therefore, Rahul Gandhi should have reviewed his stand, and he's not doing it, and he's under the influence of the CPM, Sitaram Yechuri and others, who are against instinctively and ideologically. They are very anti business houses, corporates. Therefore, Rahul Gandhi seems to be obsessed with that. He's not even doing cost benefit analysis, that how much it has benefited, how much it has harmed, and therefore the Congress stocks are going down. And there is a more glaring thing that many of the, I mean, there are some Congress ruled states, and in Congress ruled states they have no problems, whether it was Ashok Gehlot, who's a very senior and seasoned politician in the entire country till he was in power, or it was Bhupesh Baghel in Chhattisgarh, or now Revant Reddy in Telangana, or Sukhu in Himachal. They are doing business. They have no problems. They are bureaucrats. Their legal system, their kind of bureaucratic inputs favor. So therefore, I think Rahul Gandhi is slightly out of depth in dealing with this issue.
But help us understand this contradiction, Rashid, because here in the national capital, Jairam Ramesh does a press conference, says that Gautam Adani is responsible for stealing money from poorest of the poor. And in the same breath, literally at the same time, Congress's own elected government in Telangana is busy doing business with the Adani Group. How do these two parallel strands work out?
I think Rahul Gandhi is inexperienced. He has not been part of a government. He's not been in any kind of thing where he would see, he would have hands-on experience of how state government function or how government of India functions. So therefore, I think he's trying to run the party as per his whims and fancies. And mind you, as I gave example of Ashok Gehlot, as I gave example of Sukhwinder Singh Sukhu, the Chief Minister of Himachal Pradesh, they see great opportunity, and they see that some money coming to the state exchequer. They see it's having a multiplying factor. It's leading to employment. It is leading to economic growth, etc. And Rahul Gandhi seems quite oblivious of these things. So therefore, in the Congress itself, he's not finding much traction, and this is a bit unfortunate for the Congress and for Rahul Gandhi. That's why I'm saying there is a compelling need for some kind of course correction.
What about the middle classes? Don't you think that there will be a greater disconnect between the Congress party and the middle classes? Because the middle classes are not looking at these corporate titans in that villainous prism that Rahul Gandhi or the Congress party would like us to believe.
That's a very good question. I think you see, Rahul Gandhi in the process is losing a great link to the middle class. Remember, middle class in Indian politics are the ones who can make or mar a government or a political party. You look at the exit of many well-known faces like Milind Devra, earlier Jitin Prasad and Jyotiraditya Scindia. In sum and substance, what is happening that these people are were darlings of Indian middle class. So Indian middle class is becoming disillusioned because Rahul Gandhi's anti business houses policies. these business houses that we are talking about are doing well, and middle class is benefiting from it. The stock exchange, as we see, has gone from places to places, and there are a lot of people who are benefiting from it. And in global level also, these are the major players, and they are having, whether it is about ports or clean energy or so many things are there. So therefore, I am saying that Rahul Gandhi's political stocks are also going down because of this reckless manner in which he is opposing Adani's, and his stubbornness. He's not seeing writing on the wall. He's within his rights to attack Prime Minister Narendra Modi, his economic policies, etc. And I think he will benefit from it.
All right, Rashid, always a pleasure speaking to you. Thank you so much for joining us.